Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Dark Cloud 2. Last time, I'm not entirely sure. It's been a hot minute since I played. The last recording session I did was in January. It is now April 6th. So, yeah. Zoran, you were on like episode 36. And you didn't upload anything from February, or from January to April. I know. Not my fault this time, though. Surprisingly. Like, I could take credit for the past 5 fucking years of this channel. But this time it's not my fault. Thorn had some stuff going on, couldn't edit it. I didn't have the time to edit, so I hired her to edit in the first place. And yeah, stuff just happened. But the cool thing is now, though, is I do have a new setup going. I'm like, because originally I had the camera up here where I'm currently looking. Right now I'm just watching to check the recording, but I have a whole new setup now. All my monitors fit better. I did try live streaming a couple times. I did a live stream of Stardew and then a Pokemon game, which I ended up deleting because like I'm not gonna try doing this challenge. So, but there are 2 episodes of Stardew up. I did try streaming earlier today, actually. I still don't have good internet at the house to stream, but I switched mobile providers and went to T-Mobile. And I got on their 5G network. The first stream had a hiccup right at the very beginning. I just reset the stream and then it worked fine. Second stream had no problems whatsoever with frame lags or drops. I have tried streaming 3 separate days, and for some reason now everything just drops off immediately, and I don't know why. I didn't change any of the settings. It's still the 5G network. I have no idea why it doesn't want to work. I even tried adjusting the settings after that to make up for it. And no, it just doesn't want to work now for some reason. I don't know why. But yeah. Also, I ran around before the episode started, checking on stuff while I watched last episode to see what I did, what I was doing, where everything was. And I realized I missed this chest, so there is a chest here with a Fruit of Eden. It did have 1 sitting in the inventory. That gives us 2, right? Yeah. So right now, the only thing behind still is Monica's defense. So that is slightly unfortunate. I still think that I missed something in Chapter 3. Because they should be even when they left the chapter, and they were not. If they're even when we leave this chapter, I might take back that statement. But if they're not, I'm going to triple check Chapter 3 to make sure I didn't miss anything. Because I could have sworn they were even after every chapter. But yeah. Anyway, last time, I actually do know what we did. We moved through the Star Floor, and we're about to go into Banquet of the Dead. Ooh. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and go do that. I believe I still have Rufio in the party. Oh, no, Melane's in the party now. When did I switch back to Melane? If I did so, it wasn't in the recording that I just watched. So I must have did that between episodes. Which makes sense, because Monica's sword is almost ready to go up. I think it needs 74 attack or something like that. Also, I have new toys. So now, instead of opening 8,000 things on my computer, I just pull it all up on here, which is nice. Oh, we gotta close Plants vs. Zombies 2 first. Alright, Google. Alright. Monica weapon shirt. I like how Monica's a unique enough character game where you just type in Monica weapon and it pulls up Dark Cloud 2 stuff, despite how old this game is. Okay, yeah, she is the Wise Owl Sword, and we are taking it to... Oh, it's a bit further off than I thought it was. It needs 81 attack in either of these to level up again. Okay. Reason being is the Wise Owl Sword is a tier 4 weapon, and it only upgrades to a tier 6 weapon, so it's skipping over tier 5. That's why the attack is such a high jump. Yeah, that's fine though. We had our Crystal Brassard, which is going along the Fire Pass. The Platinum Brassard's up next. That's also a decent attack jump. What's her bracelet currently at? Hopefully the mic is not picking up that conversation. Yeah, to go to the next upgrade is 54 flame and 50 attack. Okay, the attack's not that far off, which is good. Like 2 crystals, which is nice. And then you, good sir, just have 1 direct upgrade. Yeah. And then I'm pretty sure on yours, we actually need the bottom path down here to continue your thing. Yeah. Well, you jump from a tier 5 to a tier 7 weapon, so that's going to be a ways off. Yeah, you only need 91 attack to go up again. This is the only weapon that goes on that path, too, so there's not even another pathway to work around that giant jump. You want a rocket launcher? Work for it. Yeah. But yeah. Anyway, we're finally going to move on. I have wasted 7 minutes remembering what I was doing with weapons. As we move on to Banquet of the Dead. I was gonna say, is there a cutscene this one? That was a pretty low moving screen. Doesn't look like it though. And we are gonna Monica this one because I do want to get her Wise Owl Sword upgraded before the boss of the dungeon. Hello there. Ouch. Hoping to stun it before it hit me. I did not. Fighting you in a tight corridor is not what I would prefer. And I watched the entirety of last recording session, by the way, so I do kind of remember what we were working on. We got Monica's bracelet leveled up. We were working on the monsters a little bit. I'm assuming since I put Melaine in the party between episodes, that I wanted to get her sword up next, so that's what we're doing. Ow. That was literally half my health, good sir. Holy cow. Die. I gotta get back into the swing of things. That was a horrible fight. Actually, I don't think I've used a Crystal Brassard since I've upgraded it either. Hornheads, a new enemy type. They're not too different than the skeletons before. Their attacks do quite a bit of piercing damage, though, so keep out for that. I know you have another attack. Use it. Dang it. There you go. They fake you out and then smack you with their shield. They actually have a pretty decent moveset for what they are. I believe... Oh, I didn't do it with that one. But I believe these are one of the enemy types that revive themselves. So do keep that in mind. Oh, and they have a combo attack. I forgot about that. They're quite the little duelist. They can jump to dodge your attacks, as you just seen them do twice there. Oh yeah. Gun repair power, but didn't have room for it. Nice. Another King Mimic. Okay. Alright. And I'd like to point out the slight power difference between stuff like the King Mimic and the Hornheads. Enraged, the King Mimic does 5 piercing damage with a smack attack. Not enraged, they were doing 12 damage with the pierce attack while defending. So yeah, the Hornheads are pretty strong. If I remember right, if you'll do it, they can even dodge moves like that if they really wanted to. So yeah, they're a little bit troublesome. I don't know if we had the sand molars yet or not. I don't remember. If we did, it would have been much earlier in the dungeon. So there's a sand molar, same as the rest of the molars in the game. They don't change too much. Honestly, I think the Undead in this dungeon in particular has the most variety of any of the creatures in the game. Ow. Yeah, because you got the Hornhead, you got the basic zombies, you got a bunch of different stuff. And they all act slightly different. Like, the captains act different from the normal guys, the Hornheads act different from the normal skeletons. There's a lot of variety in Undead in this game. Whereas, like, the rats are just a palette swap, the frogs are just a palette swap, the moles are just a palette swap. A lot of the Undeads have their own things going on, which is pretty cool. Don't get me wrong, they're still palette swapped Undead. But for the most part, they do pretty good. So I had my hair all nice, and then I ran my hand through it to itch it, and it went off. Also, I noticed when watching back the recordings, I tend to itch and scratch a lot. I don't know why. And I have noticed I don't do it nearly as often when I'm not recording. Oh, here's the revive. I think we need a picture of that from one of the enemies. Yeah, but I tend to notice that. Like, right now I'm sitting here recording, and my head itches. The second I stop recording, it won't itch anymore. I don't know if it's just because I'm on camera or what, but everything itches the second I hit the recording screen. That's one of those mental things. Let's put the blow up. Ooh. I didn't mean to do that. Here we have another new enemy, the Sooty. Same as the Darknesses in the underground water channel. Pretty much exactly the same. Fortunately, that cannon is within range to screw with me, so we're going to take care of that real quick. Ooh, that was a quick shot. And none of these enemies are that hard solo. You get more than one in any particular area. I did not want to backflip there, X. What the hell? Yeah, you just drew me next to all the other enemies, so now they're all aggroed. That's not what I wanted to switch to. I keep forgetting what the buttons are. Come here, Sooty. Yeah, but these guys are exactly the same as the Darknesses and the other thing. And it doesn't really matter what weapon you use on them, they all have pretty high defense. They might be weaker to magic, though. Actually, you know what? You haven't opened the book in a while. Let's check. Monster notes. Sooty. Weak to magic and the magic gun. Okay. I forgot how far you guys move with that. Yeah, so magic definitely does more damage than these guys. I think the moles might be a little weak to the sword. I might have to break down and put attack crystals on this if I want to upgrade it before then. Were we at 69 before? I feel like we were. Might have been 68. Yeah, because we need to get it up to 81, so I might need to break down and put attack crystals on here. None of you give attack. I didn't realize we had 11 wealth coins. Holy cow. You know what, we got 32 of them. So we need 81. That puts us at 79. Yeah. Which will then take us to the Lamb Sword. Which, yeah, we're gonna do. Now, the Lamb Sword has a very, very special trait. We also aren't going to be able to upgrade it again for quite a while. We are taking you the top path. Yeah. After a certain point, and the durability scaling, the Lamb Sword turns into the Wolf Sword, and is slightly stronger. I don't know what exactly switches that. Also, when you upgrade a weapon with an ability on it, the ability carries over. So, like, the Wise Owl Sword had Poverty. Poverty carried over into this sword. We're going to go ahead and get rid of that. Yeah, see, the sword's attack is usually 89. Currently, it's 133 as the Wolf Sword. This is a very particular sword that I wanted to show off, so I'm glad we got it. When doing coins of the opposite effect, it only gets rid of the effect. It doesn't apply it to the weapon, so we'd have to use 2 coins to get it where we wanted it. However, we are not going to be putting anything else on here. I just want to get rid of the poverty, so we quit losing out on money. Scam likely, don't care. I don't remember exactly what activates the Lamb Sword to the Wolf Sword. I'll have to either look it up and tell Thorn, or have Thorn look it up when she edits. To see what the differences are, but it is a much stronger sword now. 3 petites, which also reminds me, we gotta feed a fishy. Where is the tank? If I remember right, I'm gonna look it up just to be sure, but I think it was the potato cakes when I was feeding it. Yeah, it was the potato cakes and the minions. Do minions for now because I care about that more. Yeah. Yeah. Let's go get into a fight with this thing. Not with that thing. With that thing. So now with a 133 sword, yeah. In theory, the Lamb Sword could be the strongest sword in the game. Because its max stats as the Lamb Sword are equal to the usually starting stats of... shoot, what tier is it? I think it's 8. Yeah, tier 8 weapons as a level 6. So a lot of the tier 8s need 133, yeah, at least 133 attack for most of them. The one that doesn't is 7th Haven, which only needs 111 for some reason. Yeah, most of them need 133, which is what our sword's at right now. And it scales off of the current stats. So if you got the attack of the Lamb Sword, I think 110 is its max, I want to say, because I've done this before. Then the max attack of this weapon's like 200 and something. I want to say. It's been years since I've done it. But in theory, this could be the strongest sword in the game, with the exception of the Island King. Because the Island King being the only tier 9 sword has a much higher stat cap. The sticky situations aren't so sticky anymore. So yeah. Yeah, but our attack on it right now is 1 attack less than the minimum required attack for the Island King. So it could be a pretty strong sword.
Looks like we got 'em all.
I gotta do a wall bounce. Hopefully it's 2 shots. Yeah, because after level up it's 136, so now it's stronger than the base attack required for the Island King. Which is Monica's strongest sword. Not her coolest sword, in my opinion, but her strongest sword. 1 shot, we gotta wall bounce it into the portal. Maybe we'll try her. I don't think we're gonna get her, but we'll try her. Normally I just let it bounce off the ground and then roll in, but it stops upon impact with the ground, so that's not gonna work this time around. We'll go with the turkey. Right there looks like just about our best bet, so... Pop! Yeah. Wasn't counting on that to work. And another reason you can't impact underground here, because it doesn't count as an impact, it just stops the ball. Which is unfortunate. Alright, that's going to be it for that floor. We're at, what, 25 minutes? We can do one more floor. Most of that's probably going to be sped forward over because I wasn't talking anyway, so yeah, we can do one more floor. Don't have a whole lot further left to go in this dungeon. A red seal and clear without healing. Okay. Which means we've lost max for this floor. And if we don't heal, we'll get an item, but we'll see. I actually forgot this floor was a thing in terms of the seal. I'm glad I upgraded her sword last time. Right. Do you have any more keys, or did I use them all last time? Looks like I used them all last time. Unfortunate. There you are. Come on. Come on. A little bit more. Come on. Oh, it's the lamb sword right now? Why is it the lamb sword? And 2 more lightning stones. Yeah, we're not even going to try attempting that. Okay. That wasn't a bad episode back. I got my ass handed to me more than I feel like I should have, but, you know, it's been a couple months. And I do want to apologize for that, guys. I know, especially in the past couple years, trying to upload frequently just hasn't been working. Between me not having the motivation to put towards it over the past couple of years, or just being too busy when I do have the motivation to do it, it's been rough trying to keep this channel going. I actually got up to 100 subscribers fairly quickly. I think I was at 100 like a year and a half. And all I was doing was stupid little Final Fantasy videos, and then it took off a little bit when I started posting Diablo 2 from the tutorial videos that I did. But yeah, that's really all I've had. And it's been pretty hard trying to find different reasons to do things. This isn't sounding as good as I want it to. It's been hard to find motivation. I'll put it that way. And then when I do have the motivation, I'm either too busy or I just don't have the stuff to do it. like even right now recording this, honestly the only reason I'm doing it is because I feel like I'm way further behind than I should be, which I am. And not necessarily because I want to, which hurts a lot thinking about it that way, but that's the way it be sometimes. But that's going to be it for this episode, guys. Like I said, this time, not my fault. It's Torrance. But yeah, over the past couple of years, that has been the main reason why. I just haven't been motivated to do it. It gets harder and harder to do with each passing year in terms of time, because I'm older. When I started this channel, I was in high school. Here we are 5.5, 6 years later. And now I have all the responsibilities of an adult and no time to do this. So, kind of sucks. But, and then having bad internet doesn't help. Like I said, I'd much rather be streaming right now, honestly. I tried streaming this game to start with, and then streaming wasn't working out too well, so we decided to do a Let's Play instead. Also, it's supposed to be a channel with 3 of us doing it. Me, Q Assassin, and then Omega jumped in at some point, and we did a few things together. And we do have plans to do stuff in the future, but it's not a 3-person channel like it was originally meant to be. It's called Assassin Bros because there was multiple of us. I'm just one person going by Zoran Blackrose. Not necessarily the whole bros part that this channel was originally meant to be. That's had an effect on it. And hopefully we can keep going. I'm going to attempt to try using the 5G network to stream from PlayStation next. I just wanted to get a recording out of the way because it's been a minute. I really want to get back into it. I'm recording this on a Wednesday. I'm too busy Thursday, and then I work 3 12-hour days, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So the only times I really have to do this is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. But Monday I'm usually doing stuff. I now have plans on Tuesday, so Wednesday's really the only day I can do anything. So we're going to try test streaming from the PlayStation, and then if that doesn't work, we're going to go back and jump into recording for the rest of the day, just to get more stuff ahead. I'm hoping to finish Chapter 4 shortly. I really got to get Thorn editing so we can upload them. I don't have the time to record and edit anymore. I really don't. So if any of you are editors out there, which you're not going to see this for a long, long time. But if any of you are editors out there and are willing to work for relatively cheap because I don't have a whole lot of money, I'd be willing to pay for an extra editor to help. But yeah. That's going to be it for this episode, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. If you really enjoyed it, feel free to leave a like. Feel free to subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Take care.